Aloha Sagittarius, welcome to White Shadow Spiritual Advising. My name is BriaBogatin and today we will be doing your monthly February tarot forecast. Down below you can find information to my business pages. It's just White Shadow Spiritual Advising on Facebook and Instagram. However, please keep in mind that I will not be using my Facebook anymore. I'm only going to be using my Instagram, but the Facebook still has information that you need, and you can still contact me through that. If you would like a reading, please message me through one of those platforms. Also down below, if you feel compelled, this reading really inspires you, you can send me a donation or a tip. Those links are down below as well for Venmo, CASHAPP, PayPal. Thank you so much to everyone that asked if they could donate to me and want to donate to me. I really do appreciate it. Obviously, it's not required though. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. All right, Sagittarius. So February is going to be a month, and going into March, it's going to be a month of you guys having to actualize and understand your inner power in a greater way. I know Sagittarius have been going through it, at least the ones watching my videos, because your guys' readings have stuck out to me because they have been pretty intense and challenging. This is a transformative time for you, and it's happening because you are meant to be on a different wavelength that you are on. And I feel that maybe you thought you were supposed to be on this one wavelength, but it actually turns out that you're not, and that is just a part of your path and your lesson. You know, we all have our times where we are going through it, right? So the first card you are receiving, Sagittarius, is the Seven of Swords. You really have to be careful with people saying one thing and doing another, claiming to be something that they are not. You really have to be aware of people that only want to be around you for, you know, I even want to say sex. I don't know exactly what that is for whoever's watching this, but there's people around you that only want to be around you for a specific reason. It's not exactly that they entirely care about you, and you have to really pay attention to that during this time. And honestly, I think what you're going to find with the Magician card is that, I don't really like saying this because I don't like the whole, you know, I think that there's a lot of misconception and things that people don't understand when it comes to the law of attraction. Like, you know, I don't believe that people are attracting the death of a loved one and stuff like that. However, for you, Sagittarius, I do think that you will find that you guys have been doing something to attract this energy of deceit and betrayal into your life. And I think it's because you may have purposely cloaked yourself from something. Because again, I feel like you guys have been thinking that something was going to work and it never did. And you're still in that process of working your way out of that energy. So again, be aware of people that want to harp on your energy, cape on your energy, take advantage of you, people that are talking behind your back, people that want to use you, people that just simply are not good for you. And the depiction of this card, this person thinks that they're getting away with it, but they're not, and they won't. And it's going to have to be your job to kind of make sure that happens. Like, you know, you have to get out of my life because I found out you're only using me because I have a car and you need rides, or that guy that you've been talking to that might only want to be around you for sexual purposes. Keep in mind that people will subconsciously take your energy to elevate their own. They might not even realize that they're doing this because most people don't have an understanding of spiritual metaphysical concepts because of the way of this world, but none, you know, never mind that, because it doesn't matter, because you're being told this now, so you have the advantage to get yourself out of that situation and actually create the life that you are wanting. And keep in mind where you put your energy. I feel like you guys have been putting your energy into something and not fully realizing or understanding what it was actually manifesting. So now you have an ideal opportunity with February going into March to really heal that and fix that for yourself and take that energy back, hone in on it, heal it, and transmute it to a higher purpose, a higher perspective, a higher way of doing things. Now is the time to really hone in on those manifestations and goals that you have for yourself. Write them down, write down action steps, action lists. The next card you're receiving is the Star. So I feel these cards are really showing the lessons and why this was happening, because you're getting this Magician, the Star, and then the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords. So what I am seeing from this is that I'm going to jump around a little. With the Queen of Cups and Queen of Swords, I feel that this is what the initiation process, the whole point of it, why you are meant to go through this. You're meant to go through this to be initiated into the energy of water and air, which is the Queen of Cups is water, the Queen of Swords is air. These represent different aspects of ourselves, different parts of our personality. The Queen of Cups is water, so being initiated into emotional maturity. As a fire sign, you guys are almost dealing with the different elements, so you can hone in on that. I think you guys have honed in a good amount on your Sagittarian energy, but you need these other elements and aspects to fully balance that out and hone in on your inner power. This is going to be a very metaphysical month for you guys, because you're coming to an understanding that there's more to this than what it seems. And the metaphysical part is a missing aspect to many of our lives that just get away from us, and we aren't able to really hone in on that. So you need to kind of flip the perspective and say, this is great that this happened, because now I'm understanding where it went wrong in a spiritual, metaphysical sense. So now that I understand that, I have the advantage over the people that want to take from me, and I have the advantage on the law of attraction, because I can take that back and actually really heal it and apply it in a better way. So with the Queen of Cups, emotional maturity, not letting things take you over emotionally. The Queen of Swords, speaking bluntly and clearly, speaking the truth with tact, but not caring that the truth, your truth, may not be taken well by other people. That is not necessarily your problem. That is their problem. As long as you are speaking your truth in a tactful, peaceful, and honorable, respectful way, how other people perceive it is really none of your business. That is their business. And that is the lesson of the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, what she does so beautifully is that she aligns her intellect with her intuition. And this makes for a very highly psychic energy. And so all of this is leading up to you being able to be that persona, be that archetype that has been trying to come out of you. It's also that you can hone in on your energy and nothing else's. How have you been deceiving yourself? That is a very big question that you guys should be asking yourselves in the month of February going into March. How have I deceived myself? And it put me in this situation that has been very difficult to get out of, or a mindset, an emotional state, even wellness. You know, maybe you guys have gotten sick. So with the Star card lets us know that despite all of this, you are on the right path, and this was meant to be. You were meant to go through this situation. I honestly feel that, and this is interesting, but it's coming through. So I feel that the lesson could have been learned in many different ways. And the way that you chose to learn this lesson through your decisions and actions and what you put your energy into has shown your higher self, your spirit, and our creator a lot. The way that you chose to learn this lesson is a big aspect of the Akashic records and your own personal karmic records. So I encourage you guys to reflect on and think about that as well. Things are elevating for you guys. There's still a lot of... everyone has potential, right? But I feel the month of February going into March, you're really going to understand your potential in a lot healthier, more clear way, and that is what the Star card is representing. It's representing those worries fading, those negative actions fading. You know, maybe you guys have finally moved yourself out of the situation, so now it's time to go back and really heal it and rectify it and understand it in a different way. Pay attention to the signs that are coming through for you, and don't deny the metaphysical information that is coming through, because no matter how far-fetched it may seem, it's actually not that far-fetched. And if you can think it, it's possible. Okay, so You are in a space now, again, where you're stepping into that inner power. If you're going through your Saturn return, this is something that you will see carrying out through the rest of your Saturn return, honing in on that inner power. You guys are meant to have the alignment between the astral and the physical. So think about the archetype of Sagittarius is the centaur, I believe it's called, but it's half man, half animal, with the bow and arrow shooting towards the cosmos, the sky. So Sagittariuses are meant to pull that energy into the physical reality, that energy of being laser pointed through the cosmos, and pull that in. I find that a lot of Sagittariuses struggle with mental concerns and mental health issues because of this. And the easiest way I always describe it is, let's use Libra as an example. Libra is meant to be the sign of balance. They're meant to exude balance. But in order to be in balance, you first have to be out of balance, right? So Sagittarius, think about it. You guys are meant to hone in on that energy. You guys are the symbol of that crown chakra being ignited and pulling it back down into your solar plexus, pulling that down into your physical energy, into the physical manifestation of your soul. Your soul sits right here in your abdomen. So in order for you guys to do that, you first have to be initiated into it and struggle through it first. So this is your ideal opportunity to be able to take this struggle, understand it in a metaphysical way, and that is you aligning that energy into the true archetype that you incarnated onto this planet with. I hope that makes sense to you guys. I am not a Sagittarius, so I am a Gemini. So, but again, think about it. Half of you is pointing up to the cosmos. The other half is in the physical. That can very much throw you for a loop. It can cause, mental health problems. And I feel that that is a big aspect of what you guys have been struggling with. And now it's time to come to that metaphysical understanding of, part of the reason why I'm struggling through this is because I incarnated here with the archetype energy encompassing me of the centaur, of the Sagittarius. In order for a Sagittarius to be fully in balance, they have to understand this and understand that the struggles they're going through are to empower and to enable them to hone in on that galactical cosmic energy and portray it in the physical world in a balanced way. It's kind of similar to Gemini, because Gemini and Sagittarius are the perfect opposite. They're across each other, 6 months. So Geminis have that essence of the two faces, right? The balance between that, the being able to adapt. You have that in the same sense, but it's very much cosmic and physical, astral and physical, and those two realms. How do you play between those two realms? So I'm gonna end that there. I know I kind of went on a tangent, but I hope this helps you guys, and good luck this month.